Over the years, Chevron has aided countless organizations around the country with a number of initiatives. Three-time PGA Tour winner Ben Crane shares a similar perspective with the California-based company. Both understand the importance of educating and have a strong passion for giving and shaping the lives of children.
You just drive around this neighborhood and you go, oh my gosh.
There's so many distractions for the kids around here. There's drug deals going on, there's people not in school, there's people not educated, there's people not working. There's a lot of bad choices that are there in their face all the time.
I see a lot of gangs and drug addicts walking around, surrounding me.
It's harsh stuff, but it's real. These kids face it every day.
But in the midst of all the drugs and violence in the inner city of Fort Worth, Texas, lies this diamond in the rough.
This feels like a safe place to me.
We're here to be an alternative. We are here right in the heart of the inner city to save these boys from the fire.
Hope Farm is a nonprofit after-school program that aids boys in single-mother households and offers them a positive male role model in their lives.
It's nice to meet you, Charles. These boys don't have fathers in their lives. They're growing up in compromised situations where their father is either on drugs, in jail, incarcerated, or dead.
I need to learn how to be a young man because when my daddy died, I wasn't even 1 year old. I was just a little baby.
Hope Farm's goal is to reach out to boys and teach them how to be standout men in their community by instilling life lessons through education and a heavy influence of biblical teachings.
Kids are so impressionable, especially at a young age. And so here at Hope Farm, they try to get the kids at 5 years of age because once they get to, 12, 13, 14, I mean, these kids have some habits that are pretty ingrained and they've made a lot of decisions that will affect them for the rest of their lives.
That's it. We found that it's easier to prepare than it is to repair. So give me a 5-year-old who is malleable, who wants to be led, who wants a relationship. It's amazing what can be done with that child.
Once I came to Hope Farm, life got better each year because that's when I learned many different skills that I need to learn to be a successful young man.
It gives me confidence that I know that I can be anything I want to be if I just put my mind to it and have people supporting me.
I've seen a dramatic change in myself. I'm more focused than I I was before I came here, and also my attitude and behavior has improved.
They treat me like their own son, and they say they love me a lot, and I do too.
Hope Farm is one of numerous organizations Crane supports with his charitable endeavors and is a regular when it comes to visiting the kids. Crane knows just how important it is to shape a child through positive influence.
My #1 hero growing up was my dad. These kids don't have a dad. So who are they looking to? Who's their hero? It can become anyone in their life, any male that they see. Well, any male who's close to them. Well, the male that is close to them could be the guy dealing drugs down the street. It's so important to have these guys as positive role models who are living life well. One more! There it is!
The men that work at Hope Farms, they are just stellar men that are following the Lord, that desire these boys to grow up to be men that lead in their country, that lead in their state, that lead in their families, that lead in their churches.
It's important to expose them to things that they don't have access to. It's important to teach them things that they're not being taught.
Everybody here, line up behind me. Line behind me. To these kids, I'm not a special golfer. To these kids, I'm just another man who's in their life. But for every man that steps into their life and who lives right and sets a good example, it just speaks volumes.
Ben Crane's charity tournament in Dallas, Texas, has raised over $1 million for Hope Farm.